rights advocates. He is an international motivational speaker, and he's also profiled in my book. He is one of the nicest, most unassuming people you will ever meet. Please join me in congratulating Al Swain in his absence as he receives his RicStar Award for Special Needs Advocacy. To see any of these people in your community, and certainly to be with Chris Ray, please take a moment to congratulate them and thank them for everything that they do for this population. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere, Judy. Judy thanked me. And I'm going to let Jamie do it because I'm going to cry already.
For those of you that don't know me, I'm Jamie DeMott, the Associate Director of the Community Music School. And I have the fortunate opportunity, is that better? To thank three very important people, Dick and Judy Winter and Cindy Edgerton. Without their vision, hard work, this would not be possible. And here we are going 9 years strong. Looking forward to your 10 next year. So please join me in thanking them for everything that they've done, not only for Michigan State Community Music School, but the surrounding community.
Okay, you guys get luckier and luckier as this program goes on. Next, we are ready for, let's hear it for Orange. Let's hear it for Pink. The Orange and the Pink group, come on up. one of the reasons I love it so much is all the wonderful music that is created throughout these 3 days. And you're just hearing one small piece of the music that has been happening for 3 days in the halls of the Community Music School. I also have the honor to know Johnny. Johnny has been coming to camp for many years now. He is a mentor here at camp. Johnny is a speaker. Johnny is, I could go on and on and on about describing Johnny. Johnny is an incredible friend. He is an incredible person. And ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Hey guys, how are you? My name is Johnny Title. I'm a motivational speaker. I do not live in a van down by the river. That's an old Saturday Night Live joke. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a children's author, I co-write the Gun-Like Adventure series, which, by the way, a little commercial there out back on a table as you leave the room. They are available. I often don't hard sell my material, but if I don't mention it and don't sell them, my children can't go to college. And that's very important to me. As a matter of fact, I have a senior that just graduated from East Grand Rapids, and he will be entering Hope College in the fall. So, what's that? And he's a buddy up here as well as his brothers. So they've been coming here as well as I am. So I write children's books, I'm an author, I'm a speaker, and I'm a lover of music. A number of months ago, I was asked to travel to Kansas City, Missouri, to speak at a self-advocacy conference in Kansas City, Missouri. So I'm going from West Palm Beach, where I currently reside, and I also have a speaking engagement, and I was traveling from West Palm Beach to Kansas City, Missouri to speak. Follow me so far? And I go to the airport, and I check in at the counter, and I go to the gate, and the same guy that was at the counter was at the gate to help me on the plane, and I'm in my wheelchair. Now, as a point of reference, there was a man next to me at the gate area in ankle shackles and handcuffs being escorted to a federal prison in Missouri by 2 air marshals. This will come in handy in a few moments. And I was sitting in the gate area next to this guy, who, by the way, was an absolute blast. I kept asking him what he did because I was really curious. Because, you know, you always want to know what he did. What'd you do? Did you rob a bank? Did you kill someone? And the air marshals were getting really irritated, which was even more fun. And I was waiting in the gate area, and they called me up to get on the plane. I'm always first on the plane. Well, actually, I was second. The criminal got to go first. He probably has cable now, too. I don't even have cable. And I got on the aisle chair, and they wheeled me on board and put me in my seat. And the man left me and said goodbye, and I went to fly to my connecting flight. 15 minutes goes by, and he comes back on the plane, and he says to me, I need to talk to you. I said, okay, talk. You have to tell me you want to talk, just start talking. And he's got the aisle chair with him. He says, no, we need to talk outside the plane. I said, you're going to load me back on the aisle chair to talk to me? He said, well, it's very important, it's private. So I'm thinking something happened to my kids. You know, my dog died. Something happened, right? So I'm nervous. They put me on the aisle chair, and they wheeled me off the plane. And as we're in the gate area again, everyone's standing around me to get on the plane. I've held up the flight. I haven't held up the flight. This guy did. And he looks at me in front of everybody, and he says, Mr. Tootle, he didn't even pronounce my name right. Mr. Tootle, we have determined that you are too disabled to fly by yourself, and you're on a no-fly list. And I said, do I look like a terrorist? I know I've got purple glasses on, but do I really look like a terrorist? And I said, you got to be kidding me. Where's the camera? Is this a joke? Are we fraternity brothers? I thought he was kidding. He said, no, you're too disabled to fly. I said, why? He said, well, if the plane goes down, you won't be able to get out of the plane. I said, what about the guy in handcuffs? And he kind of looked at me and gave me that golden retriever look, you know, when he took our head. And so I went home after my speaking engagement, which, by the way, I didn't get to Kansas City for 3 days later for various reasons, because planes kept breaking. And I finally flew in on Delta, and they love me now because I gave them tons of press. But when I got home, I was angry, and I sent out a press release, ladies and gentlemen. And I got on every TV show, news show in the country. And the first person to call me, by the way, was Judy. She said, you did great on TV. I said, I know I did. I'm gorgeous. Did you see my hair? It just looks so good. And she said, you did really well. You didn't even get angry. I said, well, there's no point getting angry. I sent out a press release, and U.S. Airways called me, and the lady said, you're not supposed to send out a press release. You're supposed to sue us. If you sue us, we can keep you quiet. If you send out a press release, we can't keep you quiet. I said, no. And I got on the Today Show, and Fox and Friends, CBS Early Morning, CNN, MSNBC, and about 800 radio stations. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my point. This is my point, very simply. My argument was very simple. This had nothing to do with having a physical disability. This had everything to do with me trying to get on a plane and do my job so my children can eat and go to school. I have a right to do the things I need to do. This camp has nothing to do with a physical or cognitive disability. This is all about having the right to express yourself in a way that's conducive and conductive so we can be together as one doing what we need to do. If more people would spend time doing this and less time doing the things that politicians are doing, I think we live in a much better world. Am I wrong? And we need to sit down. You never give a man in a wheelchair a standing ovation. Now I feel really good about myself. Thank you for showing me what I can't do. This is all about what we can do. Now you feel like a jerk, don't you? Okay. Nice job. Way to deflate my ego. Do you know my mom or something?